Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B.I. Double, bringing you this week's edition of Mayhem. And would you look at who is back in the building? If you've been paying attention to social media, you would know the Hollywood Heroes have been hyping up the return, and they are back. And one of the winningest teams in HCW history has issued an open challenge to any team in that locker room. And anytime the Heroes are back, the place comes unglued. You're looking at a dozen tag team championships in that ring right now. And now it is time to figure out who will answer the call of the Heroes. And look who decided to make their return. Vic Pierre, Big Noah Lassiter, the Gatekeepers are back for Season 4, and it looks like it's time to renew arguably the greatest rivalry in the tag division. These two have been going at it since 2009. And I said there was a dozen tag titles in the ring. Well, let's up that number a bit. We are looking at 23 tag team championships in one ring. The two winningest teams in HCW history. I don't know if I'd consider them the GOAT, though. We would need Chip Stackworth on that. Turbo Team are sitting at 10, but Turbo Team also main evented more pay-per-views and took it all around the world. But either way, it is Jordan Alexander representing the Hollywood Heroes, Vic Pierre representing the Gatekeepers. The bell rings and Mayhem is live. Lock up out of the blocks. Jordan gonna back Vic into his own corner. Gonna get a clean break from both these guys, something I probably should have expected. Vic now sends Jordan off the ropes, ducks under, go behind, rear mat slam, takes him down by the back of the head. Overhead kick though from Jordan. It's athleticism versus technical ability on display in this one. High elevation on that knee drop right across the jawline. Let's make it a double. Pierre pulled back to his feet, now looking to get sent into the Heroes corner. Quick tag work from the Heroes. Double leg takedown, has him up, catapult position, eats that forearm, and now Thomas of the brothers Alexander up and over with a crossbody. And I don't know if taunting in front of the 6'7", 265-pound Noah Lassiter is your best play in this game, but we'll go for it. As Pierre back up, short arm shoulder tackle, and looking to do the same thing, tag in the biggest man in the match, who I'm pretty sure weighs more than both the Heroes combined. Runs in, eats that quick forearm, and that is exactly what Thomas is going to have to do here. Stick and move, but instead takes him down for a dragon sleeper. Now a knee drop of his own. Lassiter smart, rolls out of the ring. Now back in. Grabs a hold of Thomas, shoots him off the ropes. Shoulder bump from Thomas, trying to escape it, but gets face planted. Big size 15 boot to the back of the head. Now that gloved hand grabbing a hold of the trapezius muscle. Tried to weaken, but instead Thomas able to slide out, hit that quick chop block, and he is back on his feet. I don't know how well it's going to be trying to injure the shoulder of a man who throws kicks, and those round kicks almost took out the knee of Lassiter until that short arm clothesline came out of nowhere. Back elbow, running forearm. Thomas sticking to the game plan as of right now. Stick and move now. Hammer locks that left arm, pulls back on the chin lock. If I was Thomas, I would start working on that right arm. You do not want to get caught with that slam. There's a good chance it'll happen in this one. Step up enziguri from Thomas. Lassiter dives in for the tag. Pierre brought back in, single leg drop kick. Tries to take a step back, but Thomas right there, up and down with a brain buster. Lassiter down on the floor. Thomas looking to bring the fresh younger brother in the match. And this is why they are a dozen tag titles deep right now. Very old school, cut the ring in half, keep a fresh man in, but that right hand to the face is going to stop all that. Big knife edge chop from Pierre. Almost takes Alexander down. Now off the ropes, ducks behind and snaps him down by the back of the head. This time hooks the leg. Jordan sent into the gatekeeper corner, but able to reverse out of it. Did not want to get caught. Now it's Pierre in unfriendly territory. Another tag coming from the Heroes. Sent off the ropes. Double Japanese arm drag. Beautiful. But mid-kip up, Pierre able to dive for the tag, and the big man is in. Clothesline levels Thomas. Goes for a second, but caught with an arm drag. They say speed kills, and they are proving it here tonight. Thomas now, when in doubt, grab a hold. Your chin lock in, but how long can you keep a man that size down on the mat? Lassiter is fighting back. It looks like he started to fade. Thomas lets go at the right time. Now sends him back into the Heroes' corner. Big boot out of the corner. The back elbow puts him right back where he was. And Thomas relentless here. Another tag. Snapmare down. Rolling neck snap. Boot to the spine. Beautiful tag work from the Heroes. Now trying to stomp out that knee of the big man. Does not want that discus boot to connect. Lassiter from the depths of hell with that right hand. Big knife edge chop again from Pierre. Sends Jordan off the ropes. Single leg drop kick takes him down. Big fan of that single leg drop kick. Now knee in the spine, pulling back on the chin lock, giving the Heroes a taste of their own medicine. Jordan, though, able to escape. Now back on his feet, walks right into an open hand palm strike. Set into the corner, drop kick levels him. Yanked out of the corner, sit out powerbomb. Thomas begging for a tag. Vic puts himself in between Jordan and his brother, goes for the super kick, but eats it in Zaguri. You don't super kick the Heroes. You don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit in the wind, and you never try to super kick the Hollywood Heroes. These are all facts. It never works out well for anybody. Pierre on the way back up, connects with a jawbreaker. Uh-oh, kicks out the knee. There's the super kick to the jaw. Maybe I spoke too soon. But to little effect as Jordan back on his feet with a super kick of his own. Snapmares him down, takes a couple steps back, another rolling neck snap, face plants Pierre. Jordan feeling now, para clothesline, stop, short super kick. I said you don't super kick him, he didn't listen. Now he has already eaten one, he's got about 5 more in his future. Pierre, though, able to get out of that situation. Sends Jordan up and over to the floor. Goes for that knife edge chop again. Jordan saw it coming, blocked. Now a double team on the outside as both Heroes put the paws on Pierre before sending him back in the ring. And a super kick to the jaw from Jordan. Jawbreaker. Jordan tasted his own medicine there. Uh-oh. Not where you want to be. Arms hook. THC connects. Into the cover. Leg hook. Could the Heroes be regretting this decision? No. Thomas in to break it up in time. Pierre has his eyes on Thomas now, taunting right in his face, waiting for Jordan to get back to his feet. Who does, but walks right into a forearm that staggers him. Now runs through, there's the clothesline. Catch, half Nelson Bulldog, that is vintage Vic Pierre. Which, there's a gimmick change if I smell one. Keeping neckbreaker. Pierre down. The knife is chopped. Pierre blocks, responds with a right hand. Single leg dropkick levels Jordan yet again. So close, but Pierre stops the tag. Jordan fights out with that gut kick. Now goes low. Hits him with that sunset strip. Thomason facebuster. The Hollywood Heroes pick up the victory. And they did not need the double super kick to do it. I personally feel like he was a little too close to those ropes. The Hollywood Heroes celebrate their Season 4 return and victory over their oldest rivals. Great tag team action to kick off this week's episode as we move on. Match in the ultra-violent division as champion War and Peace has had his hands full with Azriel as of late. Azriel has requested this one-on-one match. Azriel at this point has basically declared himself #1 contender. And War and Peace has not said no. So one more time, one-on-one match before their championship match at Ballroom Blitz. It is War and Peace going one-on-one with the man who made that belt famous. And we are going to see exactly what happens in this one next. As we await the entrance of the ultra-violent champion. War and Peace always has a look on his face like he hates everything. And when you're that big and you have gold, I don't know what there is to hate. War and Peace and the Movement have been on a roll to start things off here in Season 4. I almost said 3. Peace, obviously your ultraviolet champion. Mikey Storm and Shane Collins having a great run in the tag team division. Looking to get themselves a shot at tag team gold. And we are aware that the chat is off. And yes, it sucks. And we can't fix it. And the Earthbound Angel makes his way into the building. As I said earlier, Azriel made that championship famous and said at Ballroom Blitz it's time for him to make War and Peace famous. Said he's going to take a trip out to the playground and he will never forget what happens to him. Never seen anybody as calm, cool, and collected as Azriel making his way to the ring. It's like he just knows that he's badder than everyone in his way. War and Peace just taking a step in front of him, looks him right in the eyes before he makes it into the ring. Peace has no fear for Azrael or any man. Azrael requested the match. War and Peace gave him exactly what he wanted, and here we are. Bell rings in this one live. And Peace immediately rakes the eyes. Looked like he was going for that face plant. Azrael able to fight out of it with that low boot into the drive-by neck breaker. Goes for a second. Able to shrug it off. Peace standing switch. Big clubbing blow to that wing tattoo. Azrael in the corner. Eats about 275 pounds to the spine. Soccer style kick to the gut, goes for one to the chest. Azrael catches into the dragon screw. Goes for another one, and this time it's War and Peace who catches and gives him a taste. War and Peace grabs a hold of them. Sidewalk slam Azrael right on the center shield. Azrael though, jawbreaker creates some space. There's that neck breaker he was looking for. High elevation on that knee drop. Azrael now grabs a hold of the chin lock. Cannot let a man like Peace get rolling, and he knows it. Azrael violating wizard rule here and pays for it. As War and Peace sweeps the leg like the Cobra Kai dojo before dropping the elbow right across the chest. A quick tag from Peace, ref down. Barely a 1 count. Grabs Azrael and drives that left knee into the mat. Now attacking the other arm as he is just beating every limb off of the apron. Now cranking that neck to the side. The human neck is not meant to bend that way. Azrael though back to his feet, fights it off with a pair of right hands. Has the big man up on the shoulders, takes him into the corner, drops him face first onto the top turnbuckle. Goes for that hip attack. Peace out of the way, back to his feet, overhead, belly to belly. Azrael looking to take a little breather here, ends up on the apron. War and Peace has him in his sights. Big right hand puts Azrael on the floor, and look, you notice War and Peace not exactly ready to go out to the playground, but he'll make that sacrifice. Sidestep. Azrael kicks out the hammy. Big clothesline, levels the champion. Sidesteps that uppercut, runs in with a snap jab and another clothesline and takes War and Peace down. Azrael taking him over to the steps. War and Peace, elbows out of it, does not want to be introduced to that steel, and will not as of right now. Count of 7. Men need to get back in the ring. This not ultra-violent rules. Jawbreaker from Azrael. War and Peace sent on the outside, and I don't think anybody cares about the count at this point. Oh, Azrael breaks at 9 3/4. He sends him back with that lower body strength. Now back on his feet, stomping the rib cage. Azrael gets up just to get shot into the corner. Another big avalanche. Now it's Azrael who shoves War and Peace back. These two know each other very well. Big forearm rocks the champion. Azrael sends him off ropes. Goes for that uppercut. Just runs right through it, but does not run through that right hand. Now has him set. Drive-by boot to the jaw. Azrael down, hooks the leg. And War and Peace out at 1. He kicked out of that boot at 1. War and Peace gets back to his feet, drops Azrael. Pulls his challenger up to his feet, just runs through him with a clothesline. Ducks one from Azrael, big back body drop. Still has his sights set on the Earthbound Angel into a spine buster. Pulls him up to his feet, and I know what he's looking for here, up on the shoulders. Swings him out for a war report. Champ down, hooks the leg, referee out of position. Azrael took that little bit of time the ref took. Kicked out at 2.5. But now, War and Peace ready, looking to end this thing. Azrael caught. Peacekeeper on the center shield. Back press, leg hook, that's gotta be it. And it is. War and Peace picks up that momentum going into their championship match. That being said, this was a traditional singles match. What is going to happen when anything goes? The playground is legal. War and Peace not looking to get out of the ring. Instead comes back in and stomps the hell out of Azrael. Referee trying to stop him. Finally backs the champion up, but no. Right back in. Trying to bruise those ribs or break them, one of the two. And that is not what Azrael wanted just days before his championship match. As we move on from ultra-violent competition to Super Junior competition, as we have a matchup between masked men, as everybody's favorite luchador Blanco Guerrero makes his return to the HCW arena to go one-on-one with Yamamoto clan member and Wizard trainee Akira, who, by the way, now that Akira's back, I've had a conversation with him. He also doesn't know where Wizard is. People should start to worry. Nobody has heard from Wizard since Smokeout. We have talked to Masaki. We have talked to Akira. We've talked to his little brother Shimadori. Nobody knows. So we are just forced to focus on the action. Super Junior action here on Mayhem. And I said it last week, I'll say it again, that coat is incredible. Blanco Guerrero, the man that made the term Super Junior famous. The championship was around beforehand under a traditional cruiserweight name. Rebranded in 2008, and you are looking at the second champion, not the first. But it was the run that Blanco Guerrero would go on with that belt that would make things like the Super Junior World Cup something that could be done. As we await his opponent in this one. And Akira is here. These two have traded Super Junior championships before. Now both of them looking to get into the hunt for that Super Junior championship in Season 4. Akira looks ready for action. Super Junior action live now as we get a lock up. Blanco immediately armringer, trying to put some pressure on the left shoulder of Akira here. Now kicks out the knee, bars the arm, tries to keep him grounded. It is going to be classic Lucha Libre versus Japanese striking here. They lock up. Blanco going to push Akira back to the ropes. Ref going to look for a break. Instead, they break on their own, but a left hand into a pop-up Rana from Blanco. Now a kick right to the chest, goes for a second. Akira out of the way, runs in space. Tornado Ogawa. Followed up with a PK right to the chest. Lock up again. This time Blanco using that little bit of strength advantage, shoves him back into the drop kick. Blanco with the experience edge as well in this one, over a 10-year career. Akira only been with us about 4. And he is intimately introduced to that top turnbuckle. Blanco down, hooks the leg. Akira now sent into the corner, sidesteps though. Blanco sent off the ropes. Drop down, Akira looking for it. Leapfrogs into that beautiful drop salt. The knee right to the top of the spine. Blanco falling arm drag, creates that space. He's back on his feet, knife edge chop. Now a forearm puts Akira in the corner. Set up on that top rope. Beautiful knee escape into a snap Frankensteiner. Overhead kick from Blanco. These two moving a mile a minute now around town Rana. And Blanco is feeling it. Back elbow right before putting him back on the ropes again. This time looking to get that top rope Frankensteiner, and does. Sends Akira halfway across the ring. Into a cover. Ref runs in. Only a count of 2. Another kick to the spine. Now pulls him up just to connect with a second. Stretches out the arm, stomps on the shoulder. Blanco has a plan here. Sends Akira off those ropes. Leapfrogs. Goes for a drop kick of his own. Akira saw it coming. Sidestep, puts him against those ropes. Now hot shots him throat first on the top. Here looking to take advantage, sends Blanco into the corner. Beautiful flash kick. Blanco though fights back with the elbow, runs in, arm drag from Akira. As these two continue to go at it. Sets Blanco up on that top rope, slingshots him back, trying to disorient his opponent. Grabs a hold of the leg, elbow drops the inside of the knee. Now quick cover from Akira. Blanco out at 1. Drop kick to the back of the neck connects. Akira going up top, looking to fly. Could see shades of Wizard here. Instead, double stomp right to the guts. And a front handspring just because. Pulls him up to his feet. Sends him into the corner one more time. Goes for the drop kick. Blanco sidesteps. Right hand rocks him. Blanco turns him around, grabs a hold, looking for that tornado DDT, and connects. Now another quick cover from Blanco. Ref down for the count. Not even a count of 2. This thing continues. Akira pulled back to his feet. Big forearm rocks him. Goes for the Rana sidestep. Knife edge chop block. Blanco responds with a right hand. Goes for the Rana again. Akira is not having it. Sends him over the ropes. Blanco able to hold on. Akira going to make him pay for it, though. Sunset bomb to the floor. Akira, no games played. That forearm sidestep eats a super kick to the gut. These two really stepping it up here. Isaiah Harris does not have a #1 contender for that Super Junior Championship, and these two both want to be considered. As Blanco right hand puts Akira into the stands. Blanco breaks the referee's count as Akira comes back in. Goes for that drop salt again. Blanco says no, sir, with the Joe cell. And it looked like he was climbing up top. Violates Wizard rule with a Wizard trainee. Not smart. Dragon suplex right on the back of the neck. Here looking to pull Blanco away from those ropes. Drops down into a cover. And yet and still another 1 count. There's that drop kick to the back of the head. Blanco sidesteps. Super kick connects. Akira melted. But still in this thing. Pops the shoulder at 2.5. Not quite a chicken wing. Pulls Akira back up. Breaks the grip. European uppercut. Knife edge chop rocks. Another double chop this time. Takes him down. Blanco tries to get a little bit of separation on the outside. Rolls back up. Forearm rocks. Blocks. Responds with a right hand. Spinning wheel kick sidestep. And then Blanco immediately says, nope, I'm good. Back in the ring. Blanco apparently not above winning this thing by countout. Count of 5, Akira back in the ring. Blanco has him hooked for a DDT. Instead rolls out Russian leg sweep, or is it Japanese? Has him hooked, catches him, drops him down with that modified Michinoku driver. And this time Blanco kicks out at 2.9. That is a chicken wing. Blanco still in this thing. Jawbreaker creates the space. Now has him out. Whiteout connects. Blanco smart, pulls him away from those ropes. Does not want the foot to break the count. Back press, leg hooked. And Blanco Guerrero wins an incredible Super Junior match. And I gotta think he's being considered for #1 contender after that one. We take a look back at some of the action. There was that top rope Frankensteiner from earlier in the match. Blanco flying all over the place. There's the tornado DDT. Gotta think things could have been different if Akira would have hit the forward low kick. Instead went right into that modified Michinoku that he still hasn't told me a name for. See that barely 2 count. And the super kick, we thought it was over there. His knees buckled. And Akira would be able to kick out at 2. Right there. Thought it was over. Modified Michinoku leg hooked immediately. But Blanco would kick out at 2.99. Whiteout would connect. You don't get dropped on the back of your head like that and survive. Blanco wants his shot at the gold. Will Isaiah Harris give him the match? You'll have to find out in the next show. But for now, we move on from Super Junior division to the women's division as 2 newcomers look to light up the ring. Jessica, we have seen before. She had a great match. But now she has taken on someone making their Season 4 debut in Amaya. I don't know much about these two. They have been brought in specifically for Season 4. They were recruited in the offseason, and we see what these women are made of. It is Amaya versus Jessica going one-on-one women's division action. Next up on Mayhem. It is time to get our first look at these women. And Amaya will be the first one out. Oh, so she does have a last name. Nice. Our graphics guy just completely doesn't want to put that up there. So it is Amaya Gutierrez, the Latina sensation. I'll tell you what, she has a tall task ahead of her because Jessica is kind of on fire. One televised match, couple of matches at live events. Jessica put the pause on the #1 contender. Can she get the job done against another newcomer? A lot of people been surprised with what she has done in such a short time. Jessica definitely feeling herself here. And like I said, how could you not? You pin the #1 contender. You have a right to be cocky. Women's division action live now. Maya goes with that gut punch. Spawns with a big right hand. Grabs a hold of that suplex. And instead face plants Jessica. And a boot right to the guts. That's not how you want to start your day. Working on the arm. Amaya very quick here. Not giving Jessica any room to breathe. Sends her off the ropes. Ducks under. But eats a back elbow from Jessica. Goes for that flipping clothesline we've seen. Instead, sidestep. Amaya pulls to her feet. Another big right hand. Rocks her. One in the corner. Making a double, but caught. And Jessica has her in the corner looking to kick out the hammy. Now pops off the rope, springboard bulldog. This one off to a fast start. Jessica going for a quick cover here. Which is the kick, elbows the knee. Maya now sent into the corner, beautiful drop kick. Now has her up on the shoulders, drops her throat first across the top rope. Maya, jawbreaker, now double leg takedown, raining right hands. Is it racist if I say that's her fiery Latina temper? I'm going to say it anyway. Into a quick cover. Stomps out, pulls Jessica back to her feet, goes behind, has that double chicken wing in. Has her up, putting pressure on the shoulders before releasing. Another one. Drops the inside of the knee. And a backflip. You're not an HCW if you're not flippy. That's a rule. You're either flippy or a hoss, one of the two. Jessica transitions into a top wrist lock. Okay. Showing some wrestling. But Amaya able to get out of it. Punches to the gut. Now up on the shoulders. Squats. Into the power slam. I like it. Into the cover. Jessica able to kick out at one. Strong kick to the shoulder blades. And Amaya goes up top. Looking for some high risk action here. Goes for the elbow drop. No water in the pool. Jessica now tries to pull out that knee both ways. That's not what you want to feel. Stalking her opponent here. Instead, shoves her down. Quick cover. Not even a 1 count. Kick right to the spine again. Sidestep to Maya. That gut punch. Now has Jessica up. Pops her to the shoulders just to drop her again. This girl got strength. Just throwing Jessica around like a baby child. A quick go behind into that surfboard stretch. Knee buried into the spine. Shoulders being pulled back. That's how you damage a rotator cuff or two. Jessica, though, able to catch with that arm drag. Back on her feet. Beautiful Northern Lights. No bridge. And Iceman is in the back throwing water bottles. He is not a fan of no bridging in any suplex, especially in Northern Lights. Sidestep, short super kick. Jessica now sends Amaya into the corner. Throws her down to the mat. Double pop into that split-legged moonsault. Pulls her away from the ropes. Falls into the cover. That could be it. All the air driven out of the body, but Amaya still kicks out at one. We have seen what Jessica does after that split-leg moonsault. She likes to fly. But instead, it's Amaya. Rolls off the shoulders. Impaler style DDT. Goes low for the boot. Has her up. Reverse powerbomb. Immediately crawls into the cover. Puts all the pressure on the shoulders. But Jessica still in this thing. Kicking out at 2. Pop the shoulder. Amaya looking to pick up her first victory. Sends Jessica into the corner. Oh, God. 2 big forearms to the jaw. Now ascends to the top rope. Moonsault sidestep does not sidestep the second. And a great victory there. Those forearms absolutely rock Jessica. Was not able to see that second moonsault coming. There's that squatting power slam showing some of the power. She would then show the athleticism at the end. Jessica was just all over her for most of this match. Right here, that double jump split leg moonsault. Thought it was over there. Amaya would kick out. It was a 1 count. Amaya responds with that inverted powerbomb. And then she showed the strength the whole match. She would show the athleticism at the end. Moonsault, land on her feet into a second moonsault for the cover. And Amaya picks up her debut victory. And with that, we get ready for our main event of the evening. A 4-corner match. to determine the #1 contender for Logan Neal's Hybrid Championship. We have former champions Trustin Banks and Ricky Shea, who failed to capture that championship in the main event of our first episode of Season 4. Also, Alex Davis would throw his hat in the ring, and wherever Alex Davis goes, it seems like Shane Wolf is sure to follow. So Ricky Shea, Alex Davis, Shane Wolf, Trustin Banks, 4-corner action to crown a #1 contender for that Hybrid Championship. Will it be the Dynasty Club? Will it be the Fallen? Or will it be one of these two men who fight for themselves and themselves only? We were going to find out here in our main event next on Mayhem. We await the first entrant in this match. And all day, Alex Davis going to be the first one out. Why not? He's the first man here every day. Arguably the hardest working man at HCW, although technically I guess that would be Bake, who has had 3 matches in a week for the last 2 months, or last year, excuse me. Iceman also up there. Iceman and Bake also the HCW Tag Champs, holding singles gold in Supernova Pro. All kinds of belts for Steel City Strong Style. As I said, where Alex Davis goes, Shane Wolf has claimed he will follow. He has a personal vendetta against this man, and nobody really knows why. There was never any beef before. Shane Wolf just decided to take a sabbatical and come back and kill Alex Davis. So I can now see the chat through a second device. And I see that Official got 1 right. Said he got 3 right. I don't see 3. I can kind of see the chat. I think it might be messing up. Shane Wolf came back with that new attitude, more aggressive than ever. And the first ever ultra-violent champion looking to get his shot at the Hybrid Championship. He has 3 tall tasks standing in front of him today, including this man, representing Holland. Chip Stackworth saying that all of Official's chats are null and void, and that's just very disrespectful. And the most dangerous man on earth, the submission specialist, making his way to the ring. Ricky Shea has vowed to break every arm that is not associated with the Fallen this year. And it is now time to rise with the Fallen. Chip Stackworth going with Shane Wolf or Shane Ruffy. And if you get that joke, I appreciate you. And the last man in this match, the man who has bought a world championship, the man who has led a team to tag team gold, the man that has led one of his men to the main event of Smokeout and a former hybrid champion himself. Trustin Banks looking to continue his path of a young legend. Trustin Banks looks like every kid I've wanted to punch in the face growing up. And he looks like about 4 kids I did punch in the face growing up. Four corner action all day. Alex Davis, Shane Wolf, Ricky Shea, Trustin Banks. Main event is a go. And there's going to be a lot of things going on. Going to be hard to call here as Alex Davis sends Ricky Shea over the ropes. Ricky responds with a forearm, does not want to fly out to that floor. It's out the arm. Ricky goes to work on the arm early. Sends Alex Davis into Trustin Banks. Under that full mount palm strikes from Ricky Shea. And Shane Wolf deadlifts into the sit-out powerbomb. Hooks the leg. No count. But Ricky Shea falls to the floor. And there it is. I was waiting for it. Alex Davis taunts. Shane Wolf wastes no time assaulting Alex Davis. European uppercut rocks him. Big right hand while he's on those ropes. Another one to the back of the head. Ricky Shea with that drop toe hold puts Trustin Banks on the ropes, now choking him out. Alex Davis looking to shove Shane Wolf back into the calf kick. Trustin Banks to the outside now. Shane Wolf jawbreaker, running European uppercut, and that is not where Alex Davis wants to be. But as soon as Ricky Shea wants to taunt, Jermaine suplex. He does indeed have a very elbowable face. All 4 men were on the outside. Now Shane Wolf and Trustin Banks thrown back into the ring. There's of course multi-man match rules, no count out, no disqualification. Goes on from Trustin Banks and Shane Wolf goes to the outside. Snaps a hold of that backbreaker inside Alex Davis and Ricky Shea. And as I say that, Ricky's sent to the outside. Now we're fighting on both sides of the ring. Alex Davis playing king of the hill, only man in. Oh no! Shane Wolf grabs a hold of Trustin Banks and just open hand palm strikes his face off. Shea with a sidestep goes for that arm ringer, but instead Alex Davis able to roll through, drop toe hold. Elbow from Ricky, runs in. There's that arm ringer takedown he was looking for. Wants to weaken up those arms for the Ricky Shea device. Up, drops him throat first on the outside. Shane Wolf with that modified backbreaker on Banks. Now Ricky has a hold of an ankle lock, trying to confuse the hell out of everybody. Ricky don't do legs. But he was smart. He did attack the previously surgically repaired leg. Drops under, pick out that leg, catches that, clothesline to the chest, now on the outside. Flapjack on Shane Wolf from Trustin Banks. Ricky Shea put against that top rope, slingshotted back into the center. Shane Wolf goes behind, or no, excuse me, Trustin Banks goes behind with that hammerlock, eats it back over from Shane Wolf, and a slinging Saito suplex on the concrete. Ring. Goes for that half kick again. Ricky not having it. Double knee arm breaker. Everything affecting that arm. And that is not what you want to happen. Ricky will snatch your arm off in a heartbeat. Alex Davis though grabs a hold, leaping DDT. Falling arm breaker on the outside from Shane Wolf. Alex Davis violates Wizard rule again. French chops. Bunch of chops and slaps on the outside from Wolf. I remember when Wolf started out as a technical wrestler, then he was just like, oh, I'll be an ultraviolet and do the same stuff. Now he's just beating the hell out of people. And couldn't be happy. Pair of clotheslines. Alex Davis off the ropes. Calf kick connects on Trustin Banks. Another big German suplex, this one on Ricky Shea. And the two men who hate each other are back in it. Boston knee party. Alex Davis looking to take out Shane Wolf here. And only a 1 count. Banks on the outside. Looks like he got busted open. That calf kick, I think the heel of the boot caught him in the forehead. Shane Wolf shrugs him off. Eats that daybreak right to the face. And Shane Wolf could be out of here. And is. You do not play around with daybreak, sir. That vertical suplex. Shea back in the ring. Down amateur style takeover. Trustin Banks a bloody mess. Alex Davis down, but Banks crawls into the cover. Very smart. Only count of 1, but Ricky right there waiting and grabbed a hold of the arm as soon as it popped off the canvas. And runs through him. Off the ropes, picks up speed. Flying clothesline. Has him up. High velocity reverse DDT connects. With the boot. Suplex hold. Instead transitions. And this is a bad situation for Trustin Banks. He's able to roll out. But Ricky right there transitions into the hammerlock. Looking to snap that arm. Most dangerous man on earth. But Davis right there. They start fights with the knife edge chops. Hammer locks. Into that slinging suplex. God, I love it. Ricky is dangerous. As dangerous can be. Sidestep though. Trustin Banks looking to grab a hold. Ricky able to fight his way out of that. Instead, there's a double knee arm breaker. And Banks' arm about to fall off of his body. He's back up though, looking for it one more time. Connects. Totally just forgot what that move's called. Ricky though, able to escape. Into a figure 4. Banks somehow still on his feet, and he violates Wizard Rule and pays for it. Takes out that shoulder, punches the elbow. He's as dangerous can be right now. Banks though has him up. Beautiful double team action there as the calf kick connects on Trustin Banks and he gets caught. There's a bridging Northern Lights. Ricky able to kick out at 2. Neck snap there. Into the guillotine leg drop. Beautiful combination. Somehow still in this thing. Ricky Shea crawling away after getting hit with a bunch of big moves. Alex Davis thrown into the corner. And it looks like he may have caught the steal as blood is pouring from the forehead. He has him up into that armbar again. And now that I've been corrected because I completely branked, it's called the Trust Fund. Alex Davis looking to get his arm broken here. Alex Davis catching all kinds of hell right now, but Trustin Banks rolls in, caught with a Ricky Shea device. Ricky releases. Flying clothesline. Ricky, the only man not busted open, sidesteps that super kick. Transitions, all the transitions. Now into a sleeper trying to take Ricky out of this match. If you can't pin him, put him to sleep. Ricky with a jawbreaker. Waves it off, not having it. Falls on the outside. Bad position. Belly to back suplex on the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
Continues the assault on Alex Davis. Trustin Banks just now coming to on the outside. Looks like he's trying to get out of here. Banks and Shea back in the ring. And Ricky walks right into it. Snaps out the reverse DDT. That could be it. And it is Ricky Shea eliminated. It is down to Trustin Banks and Alex Davis. Alex Davis again goes to the Northern Lights, bridges, but feet too close to the ropes. Very safe over there from Banks. Davis now face planted in the corner again, but gets reversed. Goes for the single leg. Banks not having it. Beautiful transition out. Continues to grab a hold of the arm. Elbows that shoulder that's already been torn to pieces. Has him up thinking trust fund, but instead eats a neck breaker. Instead back to his feet. Short arm shoulder tackle. Wants a shot at the gold. Now continuing the damage that Ricky Shea started. Davis up, drops and throat first on that top rope. Disorient his opponent, but Davis right there sweeps out the leg. Overcome. And again, Davis wasn't the only man who had his arm worked on. Ricky may be eliminated from this match, but the damage still being done. And two from Alex Davis. Big knee brace to the back. Davis setting it up here. Looking for Daybreak, connects with that steel knee brace. Alex Davis looking to go to Ballroom Blitz. And does. Don't call it a comeback. Davis had the holy hell beat out of him this entire match. As there we see the move that would eliminate Ricky Shea. That was the first one. It would take two. Ricky would continue to assault limbs. Goes for the trust fund, but instead would get caught with a knee. Here's the one that would connect. Beautiful swing out brainbuster. The trust fund connects. Swing out neck breaker, call it what you will. I call that shit effective. And arms for everybody getting broken. But after a Daybreak out of the corner, Alex Davis moving on for his shot at the Hybrid Championship. And oh, what a match that will be. But that is going to do it for us here on Mayhem. So for all the boys and girls in the back, everybody watching around the world and in this arena here tonight, for Shane Wolf, Ricky Shea, Trustin Banks, but most importantly, Alex Davis, I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth. B.I. Double signing off. And we'll see you on Thursday for Throwdown.